Could have actually just closed that window, but hey. Alright. We're here. We got to talk to Y'shtola after beating this shit out of a big rock dude. Fuck, I forgot our voice actors. I'm relieved to see you well, but come, let's discuss our next step. Okay. All good things. Oh no. The word will have already reached Maelstrom Command. Protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Amaris. Once again, I must commend you on the job well done. We shall speak again soon. I just biffed Titan in the nuts. Fine. Oh, I was going back to Limsa. Got Limsa as my home destination. Handy that. Someone's in his pajamas. Those are adorable pajamas, but what the fuck? I blame Limsa. Tyson is easier to fight than Titus. You're not wrong. Ah. Good to see you, Private Dothal Angora. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I'm pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit, now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warrior of Light less keenly. And there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. Suffice it to say, we are glad to have a Scion in our ranks. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Science of 7th Dawn. Until next time, Private. Oh no. Alvin met. Emeritus Minfilia, Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You've won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that should not be forgotten. And what's more, both you and Y'shtola emerged from Ogomoro unscathed, while Tataru and the others seem as glad as that as they did as Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There's much to discuss. Godspeed. Grudgingly use the ticket. Mittens, yes. Enjoy that, DJ. And Warplo, and welcome. Oh. There's people outside. What will we do? That screaming I heard? I'm not sure I want to know. Huh? Yeah, that commotion just now? What in the seven hells were they doing in there? Wrestling a paste? You look the adventurous type. Mind taking a quick look? Tara's not out here. That's kind of worrying. Oh. Jesus Christ, what the fuck could have come through and just slaughtered everyone like this? What the bollocks? Oh. Excuse me. Sorry, Dresden. Dresden's giving me such a dirty look after that. Thoughts and prayers. Although, to be fair, with some of the people who are falling, it's thoughts and prayers. This is a nice, light-hearted game, like all Final Fantasy games. Oh, least you're still alive. For now. This one is glad. Walking one is safe. Oh my god, I used the echo without having a headache. What the fuck?
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss.
Get the red
Godspeed.
spells. I don't have any. I'm a tank.
Thank heavens he is safe.
Apparently the same can't be said for you.
Louis Soir, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further.
Oh shit, it was the Imperials. That ass.
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan.
What's he got? I mean, that is a thing in this, so good.
Or you shall know no mercy.
Like he can't see her. What the fuck? He's like looking directly at her. What the actual bollocks? Phoenix.
Confound it.
Yes, yes, everyone is being slaughtered. And your response?
Out of
Confound
sight.
it.
I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
I just noticed she's got a fucking eye patch on over her helmet. Why?
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
Jesus Christ.
No!
Could have just pulled the trigger, but no, roundhouse kick.
Conditions of surrender denied.
Intimidation.
Cease at once.
Have you not done enough?
Apparently not.
Perhaps. Enough. We must away.
Like, because she has no ammo because she wastes all her shots. Oh no, she's got ammo because of magic bullshit. Magic bullshit gun is all I'm going to say about that technology.
Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now.
High Priestess? What the fuck?
They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream.
I'm still bemused as to why she has an eye patch over a helmet.
I said enough.
Well, she's still got bullets.
We leave. Bring the prisoners.
What I want to know is, because this has all been done from, I'm seeing all this from the Sylph's perspective, why did it cut away for the message Minfilia wanted to leave? Still stabbing people. Never mind. Yep. Yes, that's it. Rub your face with the oven mitt. Walking one Minfilia asked this one to there. In case Walking One returned, this one was to say, at church in Eastern Thanland, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One Minfilia from the Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save. God, he actually looks seriously sad there. Christ. Oh, what I was expecting. Seek shelter at the Church of Saint Adamalama. Thanks for hydration reminder and warp. Open tea. Need a wind mount. Just called away to see the large rabbit in the garden. Ooh. Funny. Is something troubling you, my son? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. Wild roses are dead, father, and I know not what to do. Wild roses? I see. You may speak freely here. We're all friends of the Scions. Pay to win maidens' behaviour. No, all my maidens have just been killed or captured. How could this have happened? And you are certain Minfilia was among those taken by the Guardians? She wasn't among the dead, so yeah. Let's pray no further harm comes to them. I mean, it will, because, you know, it's the Imperials. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It's the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. Because of the pay-to-win round. Damn it. This is the punishment for my hubris. I've known her since she was but a child. Well do I recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I would gladly offer the self-same service to her brother and sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquess, would you come here for a moment? Yes, father? If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquess. He's a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain, Marquess is a survivor of the Battle of Cartano. Alas, his experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marquess, I want you to look after Amaris. Do you understand? Yes, father. This looks at me. Personal request to make of you. I get a weapon. A heavy chest containing a weapon of item level 34 or 35 as I walk around with, I'm level 41. Excuse me, Amaris, do you have a moment? It concerns the broken horror lodge which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There's something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a ballpoint chisel and a pair of needle-nose pliers. Or pincers. They're often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I don't expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse, that should cover it. You know what? Screw you. Back in the church. Room. Oh, look, a travelling goldsmith, conveniently. A ballpoint chisel, you say? And a pair of needle-nose pincers? Those things don't come cheap, you know. Weighty coin purse, a small yet heavy leather sack containing presumably roughly the amount of gil needed to purchase the tools requested by Marcus. Any surplus coin could be considered commission owed to whichever party in the transaction is bright enough to claim it as their own. Clearly that's not me. Those balls! I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. Yeah, like I said, not me. Amaris has no concept of bartering or bargain hunting or anything. Just like, oh, these things don't come cheap. Avalanche of money. That'll be enough. Precisely enough, and not a gil more. What are the odds of that? What a bargain you've come across, friend. You know what? Screw this place even more. Dog in the church. It's almost the size of him. You brought the tools I requested? Unlike carpenter's chisels which have flat heads, the ballpoint chisel is a pointed one is used by expert goldsmiths to perforate soft metals. This tool is often employed by goldsmiths or clockwork engineers to seed and manipulate minuscule pieces of wire. God back was his dog. And so the Mega Sheeb comes into existence. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, the sensation that stirs me within raises a mystery. But how? How did I do it? These hands. My hands. They moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating clockwork mechanisms. There's no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I'd performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Amaris, this was a mistake. Please give the horologe to Sister Elund. The man who once owned it is currently in her care. I think it best it be returned to him. Alright. Delivery boy Amaris. And you know what? Further fuck you. Big chocobo in the church. Good evening to you, sir. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? Lying there on the floor. Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passaging of time? Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I'm given to understand that cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marquez said that it belonged to this deceased? Oh dear, you don't suppose the owner might have been a Garlean spy? Maybe who of us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone? But mayhap more importantly, how did Marcus manage to repair this device? You had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. So many mounts. We got 4. On this character anyway. On Chinya I've got 3 or 4 pages of them. And we're talking like 3 or 4 of these pages. Chinya's got far too many mounts. Yeah, mail satchel. Disappointingly, there is a quest to there's a quest chain, which is basically the Moogle delivery quest, and what it gives you at the end is not a satchel, but it is a postmaster hat. I recognize you now, Amaris. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking Sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you find closure. Pages? Yeah. Yep. If we've got time at the end of the stream, I will switch over to Chinya and show you just how many mounts that she has. The hat is close enough. Chinya has the hat. So the merchant outside the Waking Sands, right? Vesper Bay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Q, hello and welcome. Stopping delivery. Piss off, Frenchie. $4. Takes a ding dong. This is not a star-spangled one, but it's still a ding-dong. Oh. Oh. That one tastes like there was actually no fucking cream in it. Oh. Thank you for the hydration from 100 Wigram. I'm glad you take that from tea. Oh. Oh. Yeah. It was essentially a chocolate-covered chocolate brownie. Ugh. Not a fan. Ugh. Huh? You don't look well with them church fellows. Well, it's on your way, no sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. It was a stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Goddamn Imperials. I did. I don't know what quarrel we have with these folks. I sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. They not seen you before around here? Or do you just have one of them faces? Ah, never mind. Anyway, the carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard, out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but since I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I might leave the remainder to you. Oh, thanks. I want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folks are starting to turn. Stinky. Right. All right. And of course, it takes the least amount of time to pick up the Lalafell. You could say that, oh, he's dead, he's a Lala Fallen. Also, I've just realised. A limit break on my bars. Because tank limit breaks are actually used at some very, very specific points. What happened to the big fella? Ah, forget. Just bring the next batch and toss them in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. How are you able to fit this stiff Scion of the Seventh Dawn corpse into your bag is a mystery best left unsolved. 4 of them, no doubt. Right, you're a strong one. 4 in one trip. Reckon there's only for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. Jesus Christ. Amara, stop overperforming. Lydia, hello and welcome. You come here as I gather up corpses. Fine, Amaris is not Captain Corpse Fucker. They're fine. Scritch the brute, yes. All the brute scritches. Sounds about Ridge. Come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. Jesus Christ. The sylph's peaceful expression belies the fact that she no longer lives. Down my mobile. Yes, I can. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to Lichard. Even so, you might hurry back and tell them our work here is done. Can't I just grab a ride as well? I can sit down there while you take me away. No. No. Fine. Watch you then. Auto Snoot. Mail order Snoot. Inspired. Just call Dialer Snoot and you'll get a Snoot shipped out for you specifically for booping. I've just seen this, what's his name? I'll come. You heard shipped out as shit out. I'm not Chinya. I'm not going to be shitting out body parts that aren't digested. I see you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so you found some small measure of peace. The first character from Vespa arrived not too long ago. We've begun preparing your cameras for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. In Swedish, Porto is a term for packaging delivery fees. Nice. A bandana or some spectacles. Although we can perform rites for most of the Scions, there is one whom we can't accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It's only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. Over here, I'm spending so much in teleport fees. It's not like I've got a shortage of gil, though. New. This one, surprised to see walking one Little Solace. How can these ones assist to walking one? Blood. Body. No mango Pepsi. Aww. No pumpkin spice bacon either. God damn it. Come over here, Lydia. I've got pumpkin delights. To factory reset success may vary. Noraxia, but this one does not understand. Muzio, someone has heard much wailing. As one would know was to cause such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Solace? But why? These ones have not requested further aid. Body. Noraxia? How did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. Talk. Not only Noraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Oh, Noraxia. Noraxia went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Noraxia at the end. Tell this one that Noraxia was brave. Tell this one Noraxia did not suffer. Sure. Didn't suffer. Didn't suffer, you know, apart from being roundhouse kicked into a wall. Big storm rolling in. If I disappear, it means we lost power. Entirely fair. Be safe. Yeah. Be safe, Enwarb. I can't get people's names right, apparently. Thank you for the hydration reminder, DJ. As one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Noraxia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones that these ones will remember their kindness. Praying Ones. One of those days, yeah. How is suit? Aww. Rub the snoot. At least they died brave, yes. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would have Noraxia's death be for naught. Not have Noraxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. If I could open two Final Fantasy XIV to help you and friend, you'd have to have two different accounts, but it is possible. I can see out just in case. Good plan. The funny thing is, I've been spending all this time on Amaris, and I made a secondary... Well, I turned Ceres to a different class, and she's already at the same level as Amaris is on that class. Shit, these plants have hands. Now you just made me think that they're just going to go into battle and all turn into moreballs. We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence we inter the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I'd remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Amaris. Yes, I did a lot. I just dumped a cabbage at the feet of cabbage people and said, body. Oh, good God. Yes, one of those. Yeah. Hey, Lydia. This quest is called Eyes on Me. I'm not imagining it, Maris. I know I'm being watched. This is different, sinister, just as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when I last ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It'll only take a moment. Wow. Eyes on me. Sweet chili sauce dip and chicken nuggets for the lazy Friday dinner. It works. Nice. What's more cursed, the Banana Joe? That's a very good question. One that I don't think I have the capacity to answer. They're both very cursed. The name of the first one is very cursed, so I think that probably gives it more points. But it's also adorable. I don't know. I am being watched. No, I'm not. I'm being attacked. This is not a watch. This is an attack. Back up there. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me, but why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please now leave me for a moment alone. Wait, Father Elud must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. We're having a conversation 4 feet away from him, my dude. I'm pretty sure he can hear it. Heavens forfend, that such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Do you say anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? Lord. This is Garlean steel, which means the man who was watching Marquess was... Make haste to camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. Unium. Oh, I thought we were going to get the, quest complete, jingle. Oh, twatter, no, fuck off. Why can you have been among the dead?
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate.
His old voice actor's also insufferable. He's definitely spoken to.
At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the 7th Dawn.
They've just been killed, my dude.
And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Is that voice?
Wait,
It's no.
Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
Cid, was it? Here. These belong to you.
He's clearly wearing his normal clothes under that robe. It's very obvious.
I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief. But
I'm
it felt
sorry,
as
but
though my
did the
son
voice
had
actor for this guy just speak through his
returned
nose the
and
whole
brought joy
time?
to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Sneeze so hard you almost sent your earbuds flying. Why did I just suddenly imagine the brute sneezing and ears popping off, but you quick grabbing them and reattaching them at the last second? Hammer.
Who are you?
He just had a fan lamp fly stuck up that shit since the start of the Sick Astral era. Yeah, about right.
Alfino Leveilleur, at your service.
Good God.
As a scion of the 7th Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial
Never mind, at the
foes,
start of that era
as
was
my grandfather once
1,500
did.
years ago. He looks like he's had to fly up his nose for that long.
'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea.
I'm going to spread your face all across Eorzea.
The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the 3 city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction.
I love the fact that Cid is holding the hammer as if he's threatening to twat Alphinaud in the face with it.
Leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations
I could spread
mourn
your
our
thighs. Oh,
demise
please
and
do.
abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
I don't know what
Her
I thought.
appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse,
Trying to
in her
get a good
present
screen,
incarnation,
a good thumbnail.
Valdesian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength.
Doesn't though.
Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Cid.
I have an airship?
You know what? There we are. There's the thumbnail. Very confused looking Cid in a robe.
Yes, Cid, you do. Your very own airship.
Yes, you do.
It was last seen in the skies over Gridania.
Nowhere near as impressive as the High Wind, sadly.
Let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship?
I look at Cid and all I can think of is Mystery of the Druids. Use the bat from Michelle here and oh God. I still cannot believe that actually happened. Excelsior!
Oh,
The bat.
wait.
I'll get it up on stream just so basically the story behind this, Lydia, is that we were searching for things that have been substituted for birds in the Tower of London. And one of them was a bat behind a chamber locked by some riddle of the Knights of the Round Table. And to try and stun it so that we could examine it and get a letter from it, we had to get a direct beam of light, but we were underground, so we took a photograph of it, and the flash stunned it. And Watson said, well, there you go. Now, in addition to the message, you have a very nice picture. And then it showed this. I lost it. I fucking lost it. A great moment. It was. And then the icing on the cake. The icing on the cake was give the photograph to Sergeant Wayne. It's his camera. I cannot. So yeah, that was that was a thing that happened. Well played, but oh, definitely. Oh, and there's the Cid for this game.
Let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world
Be about
that
seeing
the
that, Tills.
Scions are
Go for it,
still
Lydia.
a force
See you in a
to be
bit.
reckoned with.
Safe journey home. To be fair though, look at the fucking biceps on Sid.
They need my airship. They need me.
I want to know that I was mid-important convo with some friends, and when that happened, I just broke mid-sentence. Good. Perfection. Absolute perfection. Oh yeah, I forgot how much time's up. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would be the last found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Amaris. You wish to find the airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there's a tale known as the Final Flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the Calamity, much like the Great Gubu Wall of Uldar. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Kurthus. If true, the airship would have passed through North Shroud, likely over Fulgard float and close settlement to Kurthus. May the Serpents station their records of the event that transpired that day. I'd hope that you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world doesn't need a view in silence. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Amaris. The Enterprise? I've heard that name before, but where? Sid, you just got told you have an airship. Multiple times. It's fine, he just, sniffed a bit too much regretty spaghetti. And now magically I want spaghetti. Damn it. The iconic squat emote. Which I don't think they have. Is there all I can assist you with, sir? Yes, that's my arms bitch itching. The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? I only referred to the records. I know the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Kurthus. What became of it after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vortfar at Florental's Spine. He was on duty that day and I saw it with his own eyes. I'm unsure what you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Funny you should mention that. Regretty carbonara, forgetty sign hunker. Good God. Love it. You've come in search of Vortfant? Well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I served as a whaler for many years, since before the Great Snows came to Kurthus. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final fight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Oh my god, I actually get an upgrade. That's fucking significant. Oh no, it's not, because it's one of those you can't equip. Guys, give it to the head. That'll do though, the linen shirt. It was on the eve of the Battle of Cartsnow, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I've ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the Calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Kurthus. The astrologians at the Observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them you need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much though, the high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plight of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the Observatorium, though they may refuse you at first, I've little doubt they would accept them freely offered. Aid freely offered. Yum. Oh yeah, new area. Central Highlands. I probably should actually... Be on hotkeys. Steel Bouge. It's not going to be worse. It's not. remember coming here ahead of this quest for Chinya, because that dude is standing right there is the Dragoon Trainer, so you have to come here at level 30. Not the easiest thing to do. Lee, hello, welcome, Henry. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandare, and what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? How absurd. As if we were permitted outside to peruse the records of the Observatorium. Don't mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to freely travel within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Well, give me a shirt then. Mighty tank armor. I mean, to be fair, it's not tank armor, it was better than my breastplate. Alone have mercy, are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I'm on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hell is that knight I sent on a patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I didn't have a use for after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You'll know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare, as is mine. What if I don't want to look for a night? What if I want to look for a day? Healed overnight. Think of Annam. The sound of snow crunching needs Sabatons. Didn't realise I was going to be listening to some heavy metal. You can play Age of Mythology, I'll have you in the back. I'll happily be in your back. Wasn't it for you, sir? I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Oi! Death was mercy they didn't deserve. Pray the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fairly well, friend. I did. Hey, you know exactly what I'm like, Lily. I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. See, I may have been premature in my judgment, sir. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we're without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that it's ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the Observatorium and introduce you to Edmel. Edmel. Ah, the gentleman come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovic be thinking? Takes when man has changed you, left that man to die. I know, right? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because the information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers looking about. If you persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologer and follow Mort up above. Fuck you. Bike up the stairs. Look, Cloud did it downstairs, I can do it upstairs. Oh, holy shit! I didn't realise. When I saw online, like, look who's just hanging out in the background whilst you're first coming to Ishgard and Kurthus. This little fucker. Never realised that he was just there the entire time. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask? Were records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between Southron nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Halone's will. I will not put our great nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Falmors. I wish to speak to you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realise you had a guest. Inquisitor Gilmain, you honor us with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving. Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durandare's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I'm told you seek an airship last seen in Kurthus 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. Fuck is that beard? Snows can come quickly in Kurthus. One moment you feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark while travelling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. It just fucks off. I was not aware you had aided House Durandare in that fashion. Thank you, sir. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. Didn't even get money from that one. Soul patch coaty. Team say hello and welcome and immediately. Something different. Oh. You laugh, but I actually enjoyed what's up. I enjoy that result. Because a 2 means I get Pumpkin Delight. Bet you found one you enjoy makes me more happy than your suffering. That's 2 I enjoy now. It's those and the coffee cakes. You there, sir. I cannot help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. I must be awake and assist you, but it would require that you perform for me a favour in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone despite the presence of Ixal in that vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be a great comfort to me. Oh, no worry. Well, Pumpkin Delights. You have a description of them. Not really. But you know, they're basic pumpkin and cinnamon flavoured cookies. Also really tasty. Wash my tyres in the pool. Sound tasty? They are. They really, really are. If I pumpkin any form I know is already a thing, yeah, that's fair. Pumpkin's probably one of the best things about autumn. And the fact it's perfect weather, really nice aesthetics, and just all around really nice. Oh, I had to kill one of those. Oh, okay. Established astrologian. Yeah, he's established himself in peril. What a relief to see someone other than goddamn Birdman. I thought I could finish my work while the XL were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to... Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of House Durandare cannot be seen in the company of unbeliever. Good day, sir. fine. No, I only fucking saved your life. It's fine. Twat. Maybe it's because I was using the pay-to-win mount. That might be why he doesn't like me. The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever, certain right for underestimating the danger our knights face every day. Be eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you by saving him you've already aided your own cause. House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Dravanian aggression, yet you have already aided them twice, which they are honour bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the Observatorium's record. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. I propose that you petition Lord Portalane for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses. Got to speak with Portalane. Yeet. If only these were like the ones in the gold saucer do. You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slayed 2 heretics and saved a knight, and now here you rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. Pumpkin ice cream is one you should try. I know, I'm very iffy on a lot of ice cream. An introduction to the other high houses? Can't deny that you've given us no cause to distrust you, but while you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses. Totally fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree? What a twat. '42. Oh, I learned Holmgang. Woo. Now, I understand you're very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a man of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfair Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Although he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. While on the off chance any portion of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Pumpkin pancakes then, those aren't very sweet and easy to come in summer. I'm not a pancake person either. I think I've eaten 2 pieces of ice cream in the last 2 years. Unless you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Hallenart, further improving the chance they will indulge your request for aid. Stolen wings. Go. Oh look, boxes. Conveniently just there. And one of them surrounded by an encounter circle. I wonder what's going to happen. Oh no, I'm being watched. It's fine, I've got my immunity, but I'm not going to need it. Must have lost my taste for it. Rather have a glass of cold milk. I can't stand the taste of milk personally. Go all the way back. Have you good times to share, or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? God bless you, friend. It's all here, every last app, but wait, the chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hells, that's the personal property of Lord Francel, too. Looks like the empty pack beside me, and other one have no problems with milk. Fair. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, you may wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest. Be my guest. Fury, take me a draconian rosary in the possession of Lord Francel? Yet, perhaps it is not so difficult to fathom. House Halonart is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, sir. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Halonart. Your other intentions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgarden to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved. Of course. Beat. Come close, lad, and listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Francel is no heretic. He is a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know it's because I served House Halonart for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of an Edelweiss, and he will know you for your friend. Now go. We'll go do a Noom. Keep. Let's win mount. Oh, look, another pay to win mount. That's what I want. Damn it. Yes? You look as though you have something to say, do you? Oh my god! If that's an Edelweiss in your pocket, are you happy to meet me? What the fuck, Amaris? I see, Sir Carol has not forgotten my mother's favourite flower. Pity he has not been seen in Coertha since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. Conspiracy! That's absurd. I'd sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the Draconian Rosary was not found in my possession, it would still be considered to be many proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors if they even harbour the slightest doubt. Oh, this will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It is only proper I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. Missing airship? I see. You may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in the best position to assist you. Lord Harshfont of House Fortemps commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present him this letter of instruction, and I will sure be receptive to your needs. Alright. Go see the boy. Ah, the unmistakable swagger of a well-travelled adventurer. If you are come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I'm not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter, pray tell me why you have come. If there is any justice in this world, these charges would receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes, the letter made mention of a pressing matter in which you required assistance. What might that be? Airship. So this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Querthus before the calamity 5 years ago. It may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses of these events, for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Carto, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fortemp. Best boy. Out of everyone we've met in Ishgard, he's the first person to say, yeah, I'll help you. Just immediately. As you have doubtless realised by now, the High Houses of Ishgard, House Fortemp included, are either unstable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean that we are not influenced individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending missives to the various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it would be quicker and more efficient if you were to make inquiries of your own. Lady Neen of mine own House Fortemp, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travellers. Oh my. There is also Crevelin of House Hallenart, who can be found at Skyfire Locks, though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to pass. Have you spoken with the Chief Astrojan of House Durandare yet? Really? Perhaps you'll be more accommodating once I inform him that you're a friend of House Fortemp. Do not concern yourself with Hads and Mazel, I shall contact them myself. Seek the council of the 3 I mentioned and return to me when finished. First, I will grab the Ethernet. Big glowy pew for my hand. Why, hello, good sir. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one of House Fortemp does, for if they did, I would definitely know as well. The talk on everyone's lips these days is what will become of young Lord Francel. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of House Hallenart have been found guilty of heresy in recent days. That was fucking useless, wasn't it? Alone grant me strength. There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? Friend of Lord Harshfront? I want to help you, I truly do. These accusations of heresy have thrown House Hallenart into chaos. Right now we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. Haha, I'm going to catch you. I've got the pay to win mount. Bye. Eat my dust. I gather you've been busy since last we spoke. Lord Harshfant's missive was positively glowing. But if you think this endorsement is causing me to disregard Ishgardian policies, then you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, sir, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since Inquisitor Guilliman arrived in Kurthus, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgardian society. If Lord Harshfant wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice. But if he expects others to share in his folly, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. Oh. It's like getting blood from a stone or getting sense from a realm reborn alpha now. By your countenance, I take you did not learn of anything of use. Nor did I fear. It seems the whole of Kurthus is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard provide more pertinent information. Another weapon. Another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north towards the Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overrun by Dravanian horde, so I'm not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Excuse me. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray journey to the Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. What's that? Oh, it says here. Bye. Few of them. Just leave. Who goes there? Amaris? No, stay back. The fiend is still here. Oh no, we've got 8 knights. Right. We found it all. How are we to redeem House Halanat if we can't even slay a single Avis? Oh, we're fortunate you came along when you did, sir. House Halanat will remember your kindness. Why? Why take only 3 people if you're going to go dragon slaying? I heard the beast cries from over yonder. The Lord Francel is safe? Bless you, sir. Bless you. Curse those fiends, as though they knew we were coming. Back off. In time, good in time. Oh, yes. Fine. It's a foolish thing to do, I know, but I'd hope we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Hallinart that yielded the Steel Vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We've been brought low, even lower by those despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. Bye. What do you find at Steel Vigil? I see. A reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the fireflies of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It's become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francis at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a man who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal of which Inquisitor Guillermain has conducted investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first call Lord Francel's name, and by association yours. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the Draconian Rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of this incident in question. So it's found in a locked chest, labelled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here's what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Kurthus, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. You got it? Someone's tampering with shipments? Fury strike me down if all the rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted. Hey now, do you give me that look, lad? I'm a House Hallinart man through and through. So heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I ain't saying the porters are what were bringing the shipment did it, though. I know most of them what work the trade routes. I never had cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... Eh? Could have been the fellows who were responsible for the inspections. Ishgardian Knights are Inquisitors, the lot of them. If they've ever turned their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. I hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from Whitebrim front this eve. You might consider having a word from them. All over the place. This is one of the reasons why I nowadays dread this area, because there's so much back and forth going on. It does get so much better when you get flight though, but still. Oh. Beg your pardon? You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Hallinart shipment? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. Found a draconian rosary hidden in the parcel. And another one. Are we finished? If so, I'd appreciate an apology. Here's your apology. 2 of them. But that's impossible. Once the night at Whitebrim Front concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. If I had been the culprit, I would never have allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Harshfont, I will not be held accountable for this. Those knights who got vouched for, maybe not quite so innocent. Something happened outside? Thought I heard shouting. But more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? More draconian rosaries? In every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks? That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Hallard's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. Excuse me. And pray to learn that he did. Lord Francel's trials upon us, and we must act now if we were to clear his name. From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Hallard were heretics. At last, we can give light to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I'd have you bear my words to Inquisitor Brige. Tell them hostile attempts asked, and they demand that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been concluded. I love that I get made to be the messenger boy for this. Like, I'm pretty sure it'd have a lot more weight coming directly from you. What is it, my child? Lord Harshfont would have the Inquisitors do what? But that's not possible. Inquisitor Guillermine presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witchdrop even as we speak. Fear not, if Lord Frankel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Halone's Hall with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. 6:30-ish food coma makes it feel like 11:30-ish. I think I made too many nuggets. Yeah, I usually find that with food comas. They've taken Lord Frankel to Witchdrop. This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Amaris, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witchdrop to forestall the proceedings until such times I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Guillermine in person. I will endeavour not to keep you waiting too long. To hear Inquisitor Guillermine. Guillerman. Or Guillaume. I can't remember the full name of it, but no, it's not the same one. It's not actually saying it. I don't think it is hit. I don't think it is actually similar to Asimov, you know, me butchering the pronunciation. Hello, Maris. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor. If his guards just as a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Duty calls. Oh, there it is. Guillerme. Joaquin Charlemagne Frankel de Hallanart, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers, these charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dranians. I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service to Holy See. Condemn me and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. Just for Halone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall take their place in Halone's Hall, while the wicked shall reveal their draken forms and be put to the sword. In the name of House Fortam, I beseech you, stay your hand. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Harshfont. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such a time as a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Lord Harshfont has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbour private doubts I might have allowed, but he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See? I cannot. To defy the will of an Inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. We must hold them until Lord Harshfont arrives, Amaris, and remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Asking the guy what house he serves, he just says, I serve a higher power. Sure. Guy's got quite a lot of health. Look, Lord Hoshfine's come. On a chocobo, no less. In the name of House Fortum, I demand that you lay down your arms. Guardian scum, you stage your answer for your sins. But instead you disgrace your line, Lord Harshfont. And there's a dragon. Wyvern, there are no reports of Durrani activity. You call upon your allies to save you. At last your treachery is laid bare. I was invulnerable. Hydration reminder, DJ. Oh, look at him running away. This will not be forgotten. And the wyvern flies off. He's dropped the Draconian Rosary. It is our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop. But this trial, like many others, I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Hallinarth. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord to Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? By the Fury, a Draconian Rosary. Then the knight who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights? This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Harshfont. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Fransold, pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Coertha, Samaras. Pray locate your errant airship, and use it. Jesus Christ. My friend's going to do Final Fantasy XIV every 4 PM as well, so that you can help at all unless it's a break day. That's fair. Lord Harshfont, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to Brother Ishgard and too devout to question your sentence. Have we been any slower? You jumped of your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Hallinarth. Praise alone did not come to that, but profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let's quit this place, Amaris. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. Alright. It's fine, I'm just, airing out my chest. I'm fine. Listen to Voltaire whilst watching this gets weird enough. I'm like, nice. You look well, Amaris. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. It's fine, I've just killed gods. It's alright. Were it not for you, Lord Francois would surely have died defending the honour of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. Thank you, Widgrim, for your contribution to the one-off game stream challenge. House Fortons and House Hallinarth shall never forget your service. Now let's return to the matter of your missing enterprise. A man with knowledge of the Enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. Final flight of the Enterprise. Jesus Christ. How quickly the commoners' opinion change. They saw Lord Francois instant now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you're inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Quotha several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky of the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came into the direction of Gridania and landed near the Stone Vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. The Lord Harshfront is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few. In any case, I've done my part and shall pray for your success, friend. Speak with him again. Oh, Suvilon's located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. Stone Vigil? Ah, perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durandare. I shall write a letter to Lord Drillmon of Whitebrim Front and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest that you request Lord Francel do the same. Now that your business against Camp Dragon has concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journey, Damaris. May Helone guide you. First guy in Ishgard will actually be helpful to me. Keep. Wonderful to see you again, Amaris. If there's anything I can do to repay you, name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. Shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Halanart. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravanian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Durandare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt my words will carry much weight with Lord Dromont. Nevertheless, I will write in your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The Cravens who attempted to destroy House Halanart have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans are foiled, they doubtless still harbour great hatred towards us, and towards you now as well. Fair. Room out the house. All these places the motorbike shall not be taken. I take them anyway. I think the reason that I have an issue with this place is just how big it is. Like, I know for a Realm Reborn, most places only have the one Aetheryte. But this place also has only one, but it could really use more than one. Because my good god, it's large and difficult to navigate. Light can't come soon enough. I've not been here for a bit, been trying to save the drainage system. Oh, Jesus. Hope it's easily resolved. You desire an audience with Lord Dromont, do you? Ha! I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. What do we have here? Letters from Lords Harshfront and Franzel, is it? A likely... Oh, you're serious? What to do, what to do? Your timing could not have been worse, Trevor. Lord Drillmont's attentions are focused solely on the Stone Vigil at present. In any case, it's not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir our boys. Yeah, Sir our boys can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom or on the opposite side of the yard. Feel like I'm being fobbed off. Don't know why, but I think I'm being fobbed off. Tons of rain was like someone dropped thousands of buckets of water in it all in 30 seconds. Jesus. It's kind of like here yesterday when we had the tornado watch. So Bruno dear bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you he is mistaken. Lord Drillmont hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he is always a moment to spare for head Chirurgeon Astidian. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? Now I'm just being thrown from pillar to post, although she seems a lot more helpful. Stop me now, so I'm going to go see you later. No problem at all, Anwar. Thanks for coming as long as you did. I'll see you later. Have a good dinner. And thank you for the parting contribution to the Wild King Stream Challenge. Sid's already here. You here to visit a patient, sir? What's this? Letters of introduction from the House for Tempton Hallinat? With documents such as these, you need to seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Godno. He should know Lord Drillmont's current whereabouts. I really am being bounced around everywhere. What reason have you for barging into? Oh, I see. Well, you're in luck. Lord Drillmont is just up these stairs. As you'll know, though, I would not expect much. House Durandare as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You would best state your intentions quickly and succinctly, show proper respect, and she'll be returned in kind. Oh, God. Oh, God. Amara's having to show respect. Oh, no. So, Godno permits you passage. Very well, speak. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with Scalekin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? Oh, why? We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Drillmont. You know our name and you know our deeds. We are come to Kurthus to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Nangalon, who stands before you now. Master Garland, you're alive? That's impossible. Indeed it is, my lord. Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. Oh, you absolute arsewamp. Wamp. Wamp, apparently. At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandare marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in white-brim font but the three mysterious strangers? Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the Calamity, and two Scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durandare would have greater sense. I know not why these three seek the Stone Vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment I nearly believed this mummer's farce. You three will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, until you declare your true intentions as well. It could be moons before House Durandare purges the dragons from the Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Sid, Amaris, we must do whatever it takes to Lord Drillmont's trust. Understood? Can I start by smacking him in the face with an axe? Just go, whoop. And keep on doing it until he stops twitching. Fucking Inquisitors. Your folklore. Oh, that's this. You the lad responsible for commotion upstairs? Aye, well travels fast and wiper in front. I gather you still wish to change Lord Drillmont's mind. If there's one thing I've learned about the man in my time here, it's that he listens to and respects the opinions of those under his command. Win over the barracks and he's sure to take your notice. How, you ask? That's easy. Serve the poor souls decent fare for a change. The last few supply shipments contain no meat whatsoever, and the knights are rightfully beginning to complain. I'm thinking we could prepare them steaks using mud puppy tail meat. It would be a quality meal. It wouldn't be a quality meal, to sure, but it'd be a damn sight better than nothing. Be reminded to lend a hand while I wait a lurking mud puppy in Danafan Pass, and take this bottle of vinegar. Locals say it weakens mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands, drying their skin. Ew. Mucus. It's just there. I remember the first time I did this, I did it so badly wrong that I was literally just chipping away at it. He nearly killed me. Well, actually, he might have killed me. I've gone and helped people with it as well since. It's a chinchilla. Oh. I get why it's, you know, it's a hostile mob, but hey, hostile chinchillas. Destination. Dark side of vinegar. Wench. HP penalty and something else down. Damage down. A little tail meat. Got me some tail already. I think I spot a potential sussy. Yep, that's a sussy. And back a band. Didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea. Bonk. Meat. Oh dear, am I being able to wander near Bum Puppy's spawning grounds like a bottle of vinegar? Anyway, this should only take a moment. I'll just need to do this, and voila. Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? Take these three and distribute them to the hungry knights here and up above. You there, lad. Don't think I didn't see you and the cook conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a steak, it would be my pleasure to oblige you. Haha, yes, I feel invigorated, refreshed, as if I have the strength of 10 men and their wits beside. I actually have no trouble concocting new reason to refrain from sentry duty. I love that guy. Ombeline. Want to at least receive a hearty meal before we march off to die in this godforsaken waste? Bonk. Steak. Is that a fresh good steak? Halloween's blessing be upon you, my friend. Mud puppy meat or no, it's the most delicious food I've had in a fortnight. Ever must we train to maintain our skills at arms, yet never are we to receive proper sustenance. Meat. You are a godsend, my friend. Too few appreciate that Halster and Dare must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard. It was wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? Ah, but I've forgotten about the hard-working Kyrugians at the infirmary. So rarely do they take their meals here in the hall. Mind taking the state to the Sonota? She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients that she's neglected to attend to her own. Beg your pardon, sir, but I'm busy attending to this man. I'll be with you in a moment. Have meat. Is that? I don't think of it. It's been a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my, it's fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away. Oh. Your timing, Lydia. You come in here with nipples, and immediately the Final Fantasy victory theme happens. Victorious nipples, apparently. Might I have a word with you, Amaris? It concerns the Kyrugians. After speaking with them earlier, I learned they lack sufficient alembics for their needs, you see. So I used their broken equipment to craft a more advanced alembic, both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. Thanks for getting the quote, Lydia. While required to complete the device are the cores of 3 ice sprites. They're commonly used to reduce temperatures of alchemical mixtures. There is a way to alter their properties so that they draw the cold within rather than radiate it without. It must sound ridiculous to you, impossible even, yet somehow I know it will work. Alright, Sid. But only because you're Sid. Well, the Alpha's just out there freezing his arse off. Have you obtained the cores? If so, please show them to me. Core. What an amazing device, but is it truly an alembic, sir? I've never seen its like before. I too am unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I've no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it is as effective as he claims, it would be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder. Worthy the kindly stranger, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at a cost. Why is he always here? Their earnest efforts are but a means to his yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation proffered by these unbelievers. Sid needs a frying pan to the head to fix the amnesia. Boom. Actually did that in the right position to actually get his head right here. That's an absolute wank nugget. Why does that man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Francel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us every turn. Before we can persuade Lord Dromont to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Guilherme that we're not his enemy. But just how must we go about doing that? We know little and less about the Good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Coerthus. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of Whiteburn Front. Share your findings with Alphino in the square. I'm sure you can formulate a strategy from there. Question people. Inquisitor Guilherme? Yes, of course I know of him. Last I have not seen him since the day he came to Whiteburn Front several moons ago. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that the blizzard nearly buried us in snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the Night's Watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in the darkness black as pitch. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveller, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I've been lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I tried to rescue him, but the end Inquisitor Guilherme rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gate. I owe him my life, sir, and I hope that one day repay his kindness. Well... Inquisitor Guilherme, I am the foggiest to whom you speak, unbeliever. I know we have learned your deeds at Witch Drop. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you've hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you. Very religious orientated, this area. Very. Patrick. Hello, you're an unbeliever? No, this is Patrick. Under Inquisitor Guilherme's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep, so great is his devotion. Blessed are we to have a goodly, righteous man to protect us. Damn it, Patrick. OEC has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Halone's will, and they are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. One person says he hasn't seen him for, ages. Several months. Despite him actually must have walked past. What's wrong? You cold? Little squirt? In case you have yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. Well, it's not my fault you've got to bring a fucking jacket. I realised it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind as I hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we wasted too much time meddling in local affairs. Never mind. Our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with this irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you've been busy making inquiries, yes? She comes as no surprise that he's held in high regard. Even so, I'm beginning to suspect that he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let's more closely review the testimonies you obtained, Amaris. Mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor Guilherme's motivations. Something troubles me about that Wounded Knight's account. He claims he felt chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate, yes, but the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we arrived in Whiteburn Front, I've seen no travellers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from the north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Assuming so, Jalal is not remiss in remembering the Inquisitor's behaviour that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light on the mystery. Do a heckin' noom. Absolute heckin' noom. Whee! I am not going to fall directly into that. That will kill me. So I'll initiate combat before I've regened. being assisted by a chokewear who looks like he's trying to hump me. Ooh. So the Inquisitor that we're being harassed by is an imposter. Imposter. You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it. The scroll contains what appears to be an official paper appointment to the position of Inquisitor. Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Gilm. Knew you come to Kurthus and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity, for even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Still, while this is incontrovertible proof the Inquisitor is an impostor, we have yet to discern his true identity or why he's decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Amaris, before he learns his deception has been discovered. It's clearly your fault, though, Alphino. Clearly. Oh, it's actually a better weapon for once. We're going into actually armor that's better as well. Bulge. Since Lord Drummond has already been turned against us, I fear this encyclical alone will not serve to convict him of our claims. Convince him. What might we persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of two high houses? The cook did say the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to testify testimony that supports our claim, yes, mayhaps it is the only left way to us. Confront Sir Joliet with the evidence you have discovered and see if it helps him to recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he might find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the Enterprise. Yeah, let's go, give someone trauma. Oh, you've returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask? Paper. The Inquisitor's an imposter? Don't be preposterous. That could not possibly be true. It's a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the hero. You would have me believe this is all a lie? If you're so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go and speak with Sir Prunilla. She was at the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here, but I will never speak against the man who saved my life. That was no man. You? I do not believe I know you, sir. Pray you'd move along and trouble me no more. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a terrible thing? I know naught of it, naught at all. Doubt. X to doubt. I'm smashing X here. You know, don't you? Fury, take me. I pray this day will never come. When Sir Joliet gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Dravanian abominations lashed out at him, nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, strained to see the enemy, but what came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I had never told another. He said that if I kept his confidence, Sir Joliet and I would be spared, but if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer the unimaginable horrors before they died. When at last I agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an Inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together we carried Sir Joliet to the infirmary, and on his first night in Whitebroom Front, Inquisitor Gilm was heralded as a hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing seized one in possession of draconian rosaries, as I feared he was condemning the innocent to death. I wanted to confess to Lord Dromont, wanted to put an end to the madness, but then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, and so I did nothing until Lord Frankel was accused. Some time ago, I visited the Inquisitor and found Found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of Whiteburn Front, so I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments bound for Skyfire locks, as I hoped they were discovered and considered evidence of conspiracy against House Helnart, thus exonerating Lord Franklin, casting doubt on the other recent trials. And that's the entire truth, I swear. Hello, forgive me for not acting sooner. I mean, it worked. Snow mound. Hump the mound. Suspicious box. I humped the mound and found a suspicious box. Now hump that. Fuck your barracks. Bike inside. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you 3 access to the Stone Vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. Paper box. There better be a very good explanation for why you were carrying these roses. And where did you find this PayPal encyclical? Fury take me, the Inquisitor is a heretic? Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale. But this evidence in your testimony could have no other explanation. I've misjudged you and your friends, Amaris, and for that I deeply apologise. I will permit you to enter the outpost, but first must needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal impostor to justice. Yeah, right. Suppose I can. Good God, I look mismatched. That thrice-damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hell's take him and his Dravanian allies. I'm told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment on yet another poor soul whom he has branded heretic. If we hurry, there may be still time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Amaris. Together let's put an end to this imposter's heresy once and for all. See you there then, apparently. Boom. Arriving over their meals. It's fine. Just had a bit of exhaust fumes to the food. It's the secret spice combo. Oh, I've just realised that the quest is called The Heretic Among Us. There's an imposter among us. The memes, Jack. The memes. I mean, to be fair, pretty much every quest and fate name in this entire game is a reference or a pun. Let's have you with us, sir. When Lord Drummond arrives, we are to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we will still need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventuality? Yes. Welcome out, TJ. You didn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace of Hell's Hall. Only the wicked. Why? Why must I die? By all that is holy, I swear to you, I have never questioned the teachings of Halone. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My Lord Drillmont, what is the meaning of this interruption? You're aware that I'm present including an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain. I name thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Gilm and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Ah, grave allegations indeed, but you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Drillmont, my conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You whose hands are black with the blood of those who only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence. Ha! All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lies. Let's at least see more of him. Here's a bit. But I know you'll not hear me, defined by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Drillmont, then come. Let's see how Ishgardian steel fares against Dravanian fang and claw. For the heretic no mercy, he must pay for the innocent blood he has spilled. Words, bonk him. Ignorant swine, soon you know the futility of your faith. He's casting a spell called Rotten Meat. Oh. Drop from the cliff like that. There's that one up there as well who's not even in range to provoke. There we go. Whoa. You see, heretic, you and your allies are no match for the might of Ishgard. How wrong you are, Ishgardian. I've been blessed with power far beyond your ken. Oh, my brothers, grant me the strength to smite our enemies. I wish I could do that. I am reborn. Stand your ground, 'tis but an illusion. I don't think it is, dude. I think that actually might be the real deal. Dragon stands before you, yet you still do not you do not flee. Your magics have no power over me, heretic. No, it cannot be! My glamours dispelled! Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. You may not recall the Mage Guardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you let live. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within the stone vigil will rend you asunder, and when you are dead, Whiteburn Front shall fall. At least dead. Defiant to the last. Leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves nothing, not better. At least smack that beard off his face. Amaris, I must apologise for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. Rest assured I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It is past time you were reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me at Whiteburn Front and bring your associates. Alright. Oh no. Blow. Leaving here. Chapel blows below his dead face. It's fine. It's censorship. Can't show the dead. Or really just can't show the abomination that is his face fuzz. Oh. Where have you been, Amaris? The false Inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his tale always was like to end in bloodshed. Though you've overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise. Jesus fucking Christ, what a fucking killjoy you are, Alphino. So I am sure you will agree as past time we enter the Stone Vigil. Pray Lord Drillmont to visit and remind him of our obligation to aid us. Sid and I will follow anon. Good God. Providing this next bit opens up the dungeon, we might have enough time to just do the dungeon, and then that'd be the end of the stream. Well, the end of this section of the stream anyway. We owe you all for a great debt for gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Gilm would still be among us, free to prey among the innocent. I see now that I was afforded to dismiss your claims out of hand. But you must understand, it seemed too much to hope that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Gond. Honking. Wish I could do that, but... Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. Brainwipe, what did Brain do, Lid? Oh my god. Honk, I am Gustarian. Are these your boobs? Not anymore. Yes, of course. It's the very least I can do given all you've done for us. Entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of Geranians that now hold the ruin? Gustarian, the boob stealer. In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship has been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we've been able to ascertain, I was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurance that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, there has been served a Geranian foothold in Kurthus, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Drummond, but there's no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. It's like, you little fucking shit! See, well, that may be for the best. We've informed Sir Nathan of your impending visit. May Halone guide you, Scions. I'm going to take a quick be right back. Take a bathroom break. Return. Binding of Isaac help in 6 weeks-ish. On loan cover. As I reveal the inside of an enemy chest cavity with a shotgun. Nice. Nathan, yeah, outside the Stone Vigil. 5% pie. Oh god. Big bugger. That was a really big butty dragon. Doesn't like he's not going to be aggro. Can't kill him instead. Just give me 2 seconds to check if I've got anything from Fox. Nope, nothing from Fox so far. Hello, Maris. Lord Drillmont has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whensoever you wish. Dungeon. Let's see if we can get past you immediately, shall we? No. Not an instant queue. Now screw it. Gonna do it with NPCs then. I'll be asked to wait. No problem, it's repentance only. Ah, that makes sense. Or just base rebirth. Yeah, that does make sense. All the flappy flaps. Scaly flappy flaps. The only problem with going in with NPCs is I can't large pull. Perhaps. I mean, depending on the campaign, but yeah, Gale's definitely confirmed scaly. I still need to buy the full game again. It's still DLC, but not. I think I only ever played Rebirth. This is like the last game. Amount of content, yeah. Like, didn't they basically have all of the content and stuff that was added and almost after Rebirth and just slapped it all into one big package? I confess it's been a long time since I've actually paid any attention to anything Isaac-like. My memories do not deceive me. And they're still their base jobs. Conjurer, a Lancer, and a Thaumaturge, when I really should have a White Mage, a Black Mage, and a Dragoon. Oh. The Ordinaries aren't allowed to have extra classes. I get why, I do. Because of the lore of this game is that the crystals that contain all the essence of the jobs are exceptionally rare and will only attune to a certain few people. The Warrior of Light just happens to be one of those people, as in the main character. Pretty much, yeah, lore. Well, I find it unlawful. It's fine, because as I recall, it's not too much longer until, rather than getting just generic NPCs, you actually start getting named NPCs helping you out with these things. And they do have the jobs, or at least advanced forms of the classes. Chudo Yudo. Or another way to say it, Chubby Yoda. Look, I don't make the rules. Tank Buster, you got that? Whinge. Conjurer, could you heal me, please? Thank you. Twinge. So I can't remember, can you actually dodge Lion's Breath? No, you can't. Twinge. Or swinge. Wyvern Spear, great, yes, thanks. For the Dragoon that I'm not. Fix it. As you get as a bundle, only puts money on DLC. It's not bad. I'd have to buy the entire thing from scratch because back when I played Binding of Isaac, it was on a friend's Xbox, so I never technically owned it. Yeah, that's the sad part about it. I did consider getting the DLC when I'd been playing it, but I wasn't actually. Wait, no. I think I had. I think I have it on PlayStation. Fairly certain I actually have it on PlayStation. Hit over 900 hours. Jesus Christ. You just come with me to the next one. The NPC should be able to handle healing me through one extra enemy. Jason, welcome. You burned out on it, but keep going back to it. That's fair. I remember 39, you have to pay 37 to pay 6. It's not bad. The amount of content it's giving you, that's not bad. You actually know of a game that I've kept going back to despite being burnt out on it. Probably this. It actually probably is this, because I burnt out on this massively before Endwalker released, and managed to push myself through, and I honestly, I know that I'm going to have to, get the post-patch, well, get the patch content done very quickly, because when the new expansion releases, I'm going to have to hurry to finish it and get my role quests done and get them all up to max level, so that I can continue being a mentor, and also doing all the stuff with crafting mentorship. It's easy. Time to use your trump card is a freaking limit break. Surgeon 10% damage deals. Surgeon 10% are you done with? The AoE then? Apparently it is. Means that I really should do AoEs? I don't know how to warrior. I just hit things with an axe. Altogether, the party went from 90 to 95. Jesus Christ! Gale is haunted for your entire existence. You'll see it's not yourself to get so good now. That's for me. They're generally not top of my priority list either. Honestly, I really do. Okay, you buy some snacks right now. No problem at all, Wickren. See you later. Hobodron. Oh, that actually might be better. It is. Yay, I'm back to looking like I'm wearing armor again, rather than just a shirt. I don't think pings twice more. What the fuck? This dungeon's a lot shorter than I remember. New update for Metal Hell soon. You can now dress him as an angel, and it does the Wari in spare time. I don't know if it's Kawaii. I would have played that since I streamed it. Could go back to it. I've still got stuff like Callisto Protocol, Weird West, Spirit of the North to do. Here out the final boss. Ooh. These things. Living chat. Look, it's the Enterprise. Very snowy. Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. Very pretty markings, though. The dragon is not our concern. We've come for the airship and only the airship. Instead, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. Amaris, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we're ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? Oh, I will smack you, Alpha No. I'll feed you to that fucking thing. Jesus Christ. I acknowledge the fact that you've killed two godlike beings, but can you handle a dragon? Oh, twatano. That settles it then. Shall we, Sid? Whereas the DLC that's just 3 outfits, gun, and 2 new tracks built for the game, but it's cheap. $3.19 for that sort of content is actually not bad at all. As you command. Don't take that shit from him, Sid. Just smack him with your hammer. Go bonk. So you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. And you are aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquests? A testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers, the Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your previous achievements, I labour to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle, assuming of course you live that long. We Angie now. Alphano, the dragon! Found it all! Why the booba? Or La Habuba. Let us see how well your blasphemous gifts serve you this time, Crystal Bearer. Any blasphemous one? She devised to the theme of Reign of Spiders. You red Reign of Spiders. All I can think of is Faith, yeah. Why are you walking further closer to it? Blocker stopped working on YouTube. Yeah, my blocker stopped working for YouTube yesterday. I think it's back in place now. I literally needed to restart Firefox and it worked.
Whoa, Jesus.
Just like knocked half the way out from like the teeth. Good. The DLC Discord here. There's no real point. I don't have the base game. Mental Hellsinger also I've got on PlayStation. Someone please limit break him. Please. User. Mitten. Oh, I'm level 43. I didn't realize that 43 was when the next thing was. I thought it was Already outdone the thing that the class gave me. Jesus Christ. I thought it was 45 when you got all of your class armor. Maybe they changed it. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Oh, another crystal. Got all these crystals in my pocket, and still maidenless. Yep, Miss Polly. Yeah. Amaris? Amaris, are you alright? Speak to me. What? "12 be praised, I fear the beast injured you. I see now why the others rate you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of the etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience." Oh, for fuck's sake. "Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I've quite enough to do already. Which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say." I want to yeet you off the edge. So, over the rampart, just yeet. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though not be a pleasant ride. Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state, but if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. We're all in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more to set the course of the Howling Eye, it is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. Alright. This is also familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... We do keep telling you it's yours, Sid. But it's no use. Let's go. Do an air-based Noom. I would laugh. I was like, shit, this isn't going to fly after all. Boom. There we are, roll credits. I have longed to inform a more agreeable climate to the Twelves would. Yes, I will not deny the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours a side-eye Guardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? Oh, you are not heroic, Alpha. No, fuck off. At this point in the game, you are not heroic. You can fuck right off. Oh, look. Better helmet. Let's see if we've got any news from us. Oh, we do. It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Oh, it's surprising you did design and build her. We'll finish this cutscene and then we will stop here and switch over to the Dragon and Fox stream. I bear good news. The CTS have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. I love that he took it out, presented it to us, and then just put it back in his pocket. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, it grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, it must need be soon. Though I'm no expert on the working of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Oh, confound it. There must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. Elements? But of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. See, you propose to utilize the properties of the crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. Seems so childishly simple in retrospect. And yet you didn't think of it. Jesus Christ, oh no. But mayhap not to you, Amaris. I will fucking yeet you. We speak of the manifestations of other aspects of the ether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has been a cause of great woe as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind aspect into ether, composing Garuda's barrier into ether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however the hard Garuda blows. Oh, she can blow hard, alright. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? No. But now, I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Lambertinet, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marcus met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours about the time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was a result of these conversations that Paul Marquez was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Amaris, I need you to return to Landland and seek out the scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. I love how Alphino speaks like he's actually going to be useful. Jesus Christ. Yeah. That is where we're going to be ending that side of it. We're getting close to the end of it now. Well, the end of Iran Reborn anyway. So, out of the slog into the good stuff. So, hopefully soon. But for now, I will load up Baldur's Gate 3 and do some announcements and changing things over and announcing that we're going to be switching to the Dragon and Fox Stream Challenge. Fox has just informed me that she needs to have to download the Baldur's Gate 3 update or files will corrupt.